Mandatory evacuations are expanding in Southern California this morning as two wildfires are burning in San Diego County with powerful Santa Ana wind gusts creating dangerous fire conditions. Officials are saying both the Lilac Fire and the Palo Fire started early this morning, and they are threatening homes and businesses. Can you imagine losing everything in the blink of an eye? The homes, the memories, the safety, all gone in a wildfire. That's the real fear for many in Southern California right now. And today we've got an important update about a wildfire that's burning through Ventura County, one that's threatening lives, livelihoods, and some of the most expensive real estate in the region. The Laguna Fire has grown from a tiny 2-acre fire to an enormous 15 acres in a matter of hours. But what's even more alarming is the rapid pace at which it's spreading, and it's now creeping dangerously close to local universities' residential. The danger to homes, universities, and celebrity neighborhoods, and even celebrity homes, millions of dollars. But there's more. The Laguna Fire isn't the only one on our radar. Ventura County is facing an intense wildfire season, and the backburning techniques being used to control this fire are raising serious questions. How are these fires being controlled? How bad can it really get? Stick around, because in this video we'll dive deep into the latest updates. Uncover shocking details you won't find elsewhere and explore the human toll this fire is taking on local residents. Also, don't forget to comment below and tell us what you think about the situation and how you think California can prepare for the future. Are you ready to know what's going down in Ventura County right now? Let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the Laguna Fire and what's going on right now. It started just this morning in the Ventura County area. According to fire officials, it initially began as a small 2-acre fire, but by mid-afternoon that number grew to an alarming 15 acres, and that's just the beginning. With wind gusts reaching 30 to 40 miles per hour, this fire is spreading fast, and understanding backburning and firefighting efforts furious with the flames leaping from hilltop to hilltop, you might be asking how could this happen so quickly? Well, the dry conditions combined with high winds and dense vegetation create the perfect storm for a wildfire to spread uncontrolled. And it's not just any fire. We're talking about a massive wildfire that could easily turn into a multi-acre disaster. Local authorities have already begun issuing mandatory evacuation orders, and I'm not just talking about random neighborhoods. This is affecting some of the biggest names in California. In fact, Cal State University Channel Islands and University Glen are both within evacuation zones right now. These are areas where thousands of students are studying and living, and imagine being in class one moment and, by the next, you're being told to evacuate with no idea when it will be safe to return. But here's the kicker. While most of us would be in a panic, some are still trying to control the chaos. Firefighters are backburning, a technique used to control the spread of fire by intentionally starting smaller controlled fires. At first glance, it sounds crazy, right? Setting a fire to control a fire? But it's actually one of the most effective methods to cut off the fuel the wildfire needs to keep going. But here's where it gets tricky. Is it enough to stop this wildfire? Fire officials are working tirelessly, but with the winds howling, it's a race against time, and let's not forget the looming threat of rain coming this weekend. You might be thinking, rain evacuations and the impact on local residents sounds like a good thing, right? Well, yes and no. While the rain could help put out some of the flames, it brings a new danger: mudslides. Mudslides could be devastating for those in the affected areas, especially where the land has already been scorched by the fire. The debris left behind could easily turn into rivers of mud with heavy rain, creating a dangerous situation for anyone left in the area. So while firefighting efforts continue, there's the looming question: can they get ahead of it in time? Here you can see live footage of the Laguna Fire, and trust me, this is not something you want to be anywhere near. Helicopters are flying in to make water drops, trying to slow down the flames, and look at those firefighters on the ground. You can see how difficult this battle is when the fire is burning uphill, driven by those fierce winds. And even though the firefighters are working non-stop, there are still questions about whether the fire will continue to spread unchecked. The fire's 0% containment status tells you everything you need to know. While backburning is a key tactic, it's still an uphill battle for these brave men and women. Now let's talk about the social media buzz. The people of Southern California are sounding off on Twitter, Instagram, and beyond. We've seen an outpouring of support for the firefighters, and many are praying for the safety of those affected. One tweet said, "This is terrifying. Ventura County is burning, and so many of my friends are social media reactions and celebrity support at risk. My heart goes out to the families evacuating right now. Stay safe, everyone." And it's not just residents reacting. Celebrities have also shared their thoughts. Celebs who've experienced wildfire firsthand are giving their best wishes to firefighters. A famous comment from Kourtney Kardashian read, "Sending all my love to everyone in Ventura dealing with this. You are in my prayers. Stay safe." But not everyone is just expressing their concern. There are also tough questions being raised. Why is California is still dealing with this year after year. When will we have a better response to wildfires? Is this what we have to deal with every summer? The truth is Californians are tired of these fires and they want change. Are we prepared to handle these fires with the urgency they deserve? What can we do better to prevent the damage next time? Leave your thoughts in the comments below because VIP Watch wants to hear from you. So where do we go from here? The Laguna fire isn't just another headline. It's a wake-up call for everyone living in fire-prone areas. The fact that this fire started out of nowhere and escalated so quickly shows how fragile the situation is. The California wildfires are getting worse every year, and it's clear that we need a more comprehensive approach to fighting them. So here's the question. Will we ever be ready for a fire of this magnitude, or will we continue to play catch-up as these fires destroy everything in there? The challenges posed by wind and potential rain path. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. What do you think needs to happen to tackle this crisis? Head on. In the meantime, firefighters and emergency services are doing everything they can to contain this fire, but the road ahead looks long and difficult, and we'll be here to update you every step of the way. As for the Laguna fire, it's still 0% contained, and we'll be monitoring the situation closely with winds expected to pick up again. Things are far from over. We'll continue to update you with live coverage right here on VIP Watch. Alright, VIP Watchers, you've heard it all. This fire is far from contained, and there's still a lot of uncertainty ahead, but we'll keep watching and waiting for those updates. Before we go, let us know your thoughts. What do you think of this situation? What can California do differently to prevent wildfires from becoming the norm? Drop your comments below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to VIP Watch and turn on those notifications so you stay in the know, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family to raise awareness. Looking ahead, can we prevent future wildfires? About the growing wildfire crisis. Thanks for joining us, and stay safe out there. Remember VIP. Watch us here for all the breaking news and updates.